Hello well-wishers and welcome to my channel Aspiring Minds. In today's video, we are going to do the line-by-line meaning, the stanza-wise explanation of a famous poem by Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken, and it is personally my favorite poem as well. So grab your virtual seats and let's begin. Robert Frost is a famous American poet. He lived between 1874 to 1963 and he is known for his rural and regional themes. His poetry often reflects on the complexities of human life and the choices that individuals often have to make. The poem is divided into 4 stanzas. In the first stanza, the speaker encounters a crucial moment where he has to take a decision because he's standing in a forest and it leads to 2 paths. The word yellow wood suggests that it is autumn, a season that we often associate with some kind of change or transformation. So the speaker regrets that he cannot obviously take both the paths at the same time, right? And he will have to take a strict and strong decision. So this situation often reflects a situation that we all also have to face of making choices between the various alternatives that are available. In this case, he has 2 paths and 2 alternatives from which he needs to choose one. So the speaker contemplates or thinks deeply about both the paths but chooses one, and he knows that he cannot return and explore the other path that he has not been able to opt for. So this stanza sets the stage for the poem's exploration of choices and the outcome of the choices that an individual makes in his life. In the second stanza, the speaker says that he is choosing the second path and he describes it as just as fair as the first path. Now, the idea of one path having a better claim implies or suggests that that path is more appealing and less traveled. Therefore, it seems to the poet that he is undertaking a unique opportunity that is there in front of him. However, we see that very soon the speaker acknowledges that both the paths are worn out, really about the same. Means when he starts traveling, he sees that both of them are nearly the same. Now this raises a question about, is there actually any real value in the choice we make and whether it truly matters which path we take? Now we come on to the third stanza where the speaker reflects on the similarity between the 2 paths. He's saying that both were untouched or less traveled by that morning with no previous travelers. The speaker is expressing his intention to someday, if life gives him a chance, return to the first path for another day, suggesting a sense of desire to explore the other path later in life. It will often happen when you keep growing and moving ahead in life. You will be stuck to choose between 2 choices and you think that, okay, let me do this now. I'll come back and explore the other thing or the other career option or the other option a little later. So that is exactly the thinking that the speaker has. However, we see that the speaker acknowledges the reality that way leads on to way, meaning that life's journey is continuous and every day there are new opportunities that constantly keep coming our way. So the doubt about returning underscores the idea that choices that we make are irreversible. As time moves forward, you will see that very rarely you will get a chance to come back on those 2 crossroads and again go back and travel the other path, because life is fast paced. One thing leads to another, so you will hardly get a choice or time to come back and explore the other alternative which you thought was less important or less attractive and you had rejected it. In the final stanza, the speaker is anticipating that ages and ages hence, that is, in time to come, he is going to tell the story of this weird, momentous, grand decision that he had taken of choosing one path over the other. The use of the word sigh here suggests that the speaker will be having mixed emotions of what? Emotions of nostalgia, reflection, like thinking back, and perhaps he might also regret or be happy with the choices he has made. So the speaker over here is claiming that he, yes, took the less traveled path, and that has made all the difference. Now here he leaves it open to the interpretation of the reader. He is leaving the reader in an ambiguous, confused, uncertain state. He does not give a certain conclusion about the choice he made. We don't get the complete ending of the story, so we see that the poem is actually open-ended. It is left for the interpretation of the reader to interpret it, whether the choice that the speaker or the poet had made, did it actually bring a significant change in his life, or was it just a usual choice and the life has not become something very unique. So that is something which he purposely leaves open-ended, because it depends on the reader's experience whether when we take one choice, it is only after you take that choice, travel that path ahead. Maybe you wanted to become a teacher and you wanted to become maybe a YouTuber. So it is up to you. You see what exactly are you going to do, and it is only when you take one path and whether you get success or failure, based on that, years from now can you analyze whether you took the right decision or not. So that is precisely why the poet also leaves it open-ended for the reader to interpret whether his decision was right or not. Let us quickly have a look at the important themes in the poem. The poem obviously deals with choices. The poem revolves around the idea of making choices in life. The two paths which are there in front of the speaker and he has to choose one path over the other shows or highlights the importance of the decisions we make in life and how it shapes our life. Secondly, it also talks about individuality. We are often judged by people for the choices we make in life. Now actually, if you go to see, it is not people who should be judging us whether we've made the right choice or not, but it is for us to understand whether we have taken the right decision or not. The poem also shows or highlights regret and uncertainty, because the speaker anticipates that one day when he will look back on his choice, there'll be a sense of nostalgia, and this possibly suggests regret. We often try to reflect back, and sometimes we have a sense of regret for the decisions we've taken. Same is the case with the speaker over here. And of course, there is ambiguity because the poem is left open-ended. It does not offer you a certain conclusion, but leaves it open for the speaker, for the reader to interpret based on his or her life experiences, whether the choices that the speaker made or the choices that the reader will be making, whether it will make a difference or not, whether it will lead to a happy ending or a sad ending where you will be left regretting your decisions and choices. So that's it from this video. I hope you liked it. Do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more such future updates. Thank you for watching. Bye.